As someone who has worked remotely as a UX engineer for over a decade, I've come to truly value the importance of having a dedicated space for focus, intentional work. Over time, as I've expanded my passion for content creation and cinematography, I've realized the growing need for a space that not only supports my creative process, but also inspires it. Hey YouTube, if you're new here, my name is Aral. I'm a remote UX engineer based in Orlando, Florida, and today I want to take you through the process of transforming a corner of my bedroom into a functional YouTube studio. Before we dive in, a quick heads up. This video is a bit of an experiment. I'll try and walk you through the setup process step by step, share my thought process behind each decision. Your feedback means a lot to me, so if you like this format, or if you don't, drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Also, while you'll see me using several products from Humanscale, this video isn't sponsored by them. They sent over some great gear for me to check out, but they're seeing this setup for the first time, just like you. That said, today's video is sponsored by LG monitors, but we'll get to that in a bit later. Going back to the setup, I start off by putting together the EFloat Go 2.0 from Humanscale. The process was straightforward and easy enough for me to handle alone. I put together the motorized legs and then aligned them with the tabletop. The instructions have steps on how to do this, but because I got the tabletop together with the legs, my tabletop came with pre-drilled holes, so all I had to do was just drill and secure. Once the frame was stable, I connected the motors to the controller and got started on cable management. Pro tip, it's always better to tackle cable management earlier on. Using 3M stickies, I lined the cables neatly along the underside of the desk. For heavier components, I recommend screwing in the cable ties for better security. Once the main cables were lined up, I wanted to run a quick test and make sure everything was connected correctly. Mind you, this is a 29-inch by 52-inch laminate table, so it was fairly easy for me to flip it on my own, but by all means have someone else help you when you're doing it. One thing that annoys me with the motorized desk is that no matter how well you cable manage them, you still need to give some slack on the power cable running up on the table, so you end up with a loose cable by the leg. So I got the Need Up 2.0 power cable from Humanscale to prevent it. It's my first time using it and I'm pretty excited about it. What it is an extendable plastic frame that connects right next to one of the legs and runs an internal power cable connected to a multiplier. So when the table goes up and down, it looks really neat and clean. Okay, it's time for a test run now. The motors run very smoothly and quieter than I expected, which is definitely a pro in my book since it is in my sleeping space. When it comes to seating, I wanted something minimal yet ergonomic, especially now that I'm in my 30s and sitting for long hours daily. I chose the Humanscale World 1 chair, which struck the perfect balance between simplicity and comfort. Assembly took just 5 minutes and it fits seamlessly into the compact space without overwhelming it. For this setup, I chose the LG SmartView smart monitor, which also happens to be the sponsor of today's video. This 34-inch smart monitor was a perfect fit for a compact yet highly functional workspace. It is an all-in-one solution that seamlessly blends work and entertainment. The 1800 R curve and 21:9 aspect ratio deliver an immersive viewing experience, making it ideal for creative work and content consumption. With HDR10 support and 99% sRGB color accuracy, you can expect sharp, vibrant visuals whether you're editing, designing, or just watching your favorite shows. What I love most is how versatile it is. You can enjoy movies or shows in their native 21:9 format, or use the extended screen real estate for multitasking and productivity. With the LG Magic Remote and WebOS 23, you have access to streaming platforms and cloud services like Microsoft 365 or Google Apps without the need for a PC. For connectivity, it's equipped with 2 HDMI ports and 2 USB ports, so you can easily hook up your devices, whether it's a gaming console or your computer. At $350 price mark, the LG SmartView offers a great balance of features and value, making it a solid choice for anyone looking to enhance their workspace without overspending. And now that we've covered the monitor, let's get back to our setup. So this is the current progress so far. Next step was to take care of this mess of a cable management under the desk. I started drilling in these hooks to attach the Tech leather from Humanscale, which is a lightweight leather basket for stashing the power strip and long cables using the built-in Velcro ties. These ties are also nice for securing heavy power bricks that usually power the desktop USB-C hubs, or in my case, my monitor. And for the final touch to give the setup an even cleaner and more spacious feel, I hooked up the monitor on the Humanscale MFlex monitor arm. Longtime viewers would know that this is not the first time I've used this monitor arm on my setups. As a matter of fact, the MFlex has been on all of my previous setups as I continue to emphasize this versatility of this monitor arm. I'm using the M8 version of the arm that is rated up to 28 pounds of weight load, which has carried my massive 49-inch monitor in my main setup downstairs without an issue. This one also has the M Connect option, which adds a USB dock built into the mount that sits under the desk. It runs 2 display ports and a gigabit Ethernet on one side and 3 USB 3.2 ports on the other side. And to touch up the productivity looks, here's the final look for it with some Razer Cyberpunk peripherals added to it. For the majority of the time, I think this will be my main A-roll scene for talking heads moving forward, so let me know if you want to see the complete final version with all the lights and other stuff added on at a later video. As always, don't forget to give it a like and or a subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, as it does help this channel grow and let me create these videos for you. To the next one, peace.